Hello everyone, so now we are going to do one more lab for DHCP server. As per our student request, we are going to do this lab and we are going to do slowly because some student is having the issue here, so we will go slowly here. So what I will say here, first of all, go here, take one switch, and then we will take one layer 3 switch. And what I can say, I can take one server like this, and we can take the PCs. Now we will do simple, we will do for 2 VLAN. You can repeat same thing for more VLAN. So what I am doing, I am using only for VLAN 10 and 20. Later if you want, you can do for more VLAN also. Concept is same. See, this is the configuration we are going to do. This is our DHCP server. I will give the name as DHCP server. And server, I am going to give the IP 192.168.1.1/24. And here I will say we will use VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So this for VLAN 10. This for VLAN 20. Okay, and whatever the subnet, we are going to use the subnet for VLAN 10. Here I will write VLAN 10 name, we can give like IT, and subnet we are going to use 192.168.10.0/24. And for this one we will say VLAN 20 name we will give as a HR. Subnet we will use 192.168.20.0/24. Clear, right? And now we will do the configuration. Here first I can do from here, so I can go to this switch. This is the access layer switch. I can change the name here, or I can write this is a switch 1. And this will be like a switch 2. So I will go here, I will put here, I will change the name of the switch. How I can change? I will write the host name. With this command we can change the name of the switch and give the new name, whatever name you want to give. Okay, so if you see with this command, if you go in the global configuration mode, first of all you need to write enable. So you are in the privilege mode, then you need to write the config T. So you will be in the global configuration mode, then write host name and put whatever the host name you want to give. Okay, so I give SW1, so the name of the switch is changed. After that I want to create the VLAN. So how we will create the VLAN? We need to write VLAN and then give the number. So this way we will create the VLAN. And you need to give the name, write name, whatever name you have. Okay, this is a command we use to create the VLAN. Same thing I need to do VLAN 20, so I will write VLAN 20. Write VLAN, give space and put the number, which VLAN you want to create. I created VLAN 20. Now write the name and write HR. See here, you need to go in the global configuration mode, then you need to write VLAN, give space, write the number. If you write 10, VLAN will create it with the number 10. This is a VLAN 10, we can say this is a VLAN 20. This is the syntax. You need to write VLAN, give space and write the number, and then give the name, whatever name you want to give for VLAN 10. Same thing we will do for VLAN 20. So 2 VLAN created here. After that you need to put this 2 port. If you see this port F0/1, you have F0/2. This 2 port you need to put in that VLAN. So you will write interface range F0/1-2. With this command you are selecting the multiple interface. When you write interface range, you can select the multiple interface. I selected the multiple interface. I need to put these 2 interface in VLAN 10, so I can write switch port mode axis. First I will make this port as a axis Then I can write switch port access VLAN 10. With this command I move this port in VLAN 10. Okay, this port I move in VLAN 10 with this command. And this command I use for security purpose, so this port will be access mode. So this one is done. Now I can do this remaining port. If you see, this is F0/3 and this one F0/4. So you can move this port. If you want to select the multiple ports, you need to write interface range F0/3-4. So with this one you selected the multiple interface here. Then you will write here switch port mode access to make that port as access port. Then switch port access VLAN 20. Okay, you move this port in VLAN 20. If you want to check, you can check also. You can write show VLAN brief. So you can see we created the VLAN 10 and we give the name as IT, and these two port we keep in that VLAN. Similar we do here also. We created the VLAN 20, we give the name as a HR, and we move this two port in the VLAN 20. Now I need to configure this port F0/5 as a trunk, because we need to remember the port which is connecting switch to switch, that port should be trunk. So F0/5 we need to configure as a trunk, because it is going to carry the multiple VLAN traffic. Trunk is going to carry the multiple VLAN traffic. So how we will make trunk? We will write switch port mode trunk. With this command we will make this port as a trunk. You need to go under this interface. Then you need to write this command switch port mode trunk. So now this port become trunk. I can save the configuration. If I am saving the configuration and I am inside the global configuration mode, then I need to write do WR. If I am in the privilege mode here, I can write WR directly. Okay, now I can go to this switch. This is a layer 3 switch. Here I will go, and what I need to do here I will write first no, and then I can change the name of the switch. If I want to change the name, first I can write enable, so I can go in the privilege mode. Then I can write the config T, so I can go in the global configuration mode. After that I can write the host name and I can change the switch to, I change the name of the switch. After that, here also I need to create the same VLAN what we created in the switch 1. So I am writing VLAN 10. With this command we create the VLAN 10, and name I will give as same what we give there. And then I will create the VLAN 20. Name we will give same what we give in the switch 1. And here these two interface, one interface is going towards the switch, another interface going to the DHCP server. So these two interface we need to configure as a trunk. So I will select these two interface with the range command, interface range F0/1-2. Okay, you will write same like this, F0/1 here, -2 means F0/1, F0/2. If you write here 3, then F0/1, F0/2, F0/3. But we need to select only these two interface. So I wrote interface range F0/1-2. What is the meaning of that one? We selected the two interface, that is F0/1, F0/2. And press enter and write switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. If your switch is layer 3 switch, then you need to put this command to make that interface as a trunk. After that you need to write switch port mode trunk. So you need to put these two command. First you need to put this switch port trunk encapsulation.1q, switch port mode trunk. These two command you need to put if you are using the layer 3 switch. And what you need to do here, you need to do here Inter-VLAN also. So I will write here Inter-VLAN. Okay, interface VLAN 1 I will do for VLAN 1 also. IP address 192.168.1.1, give space 255.255.255.0 and write no shut. What is the meaning of this one? We will write here, we will assign the IP address to the VLAN. That one we are calling as a Inter-VLAN, SVI, switch virtual interface. So for VLAN 1, what I done, I assign the IP address. This will be the gateway for the VLAN 1. Okay, same I will do for VLAN 10, interface VLAN 10. Okay, I go under the VLAN 10. If you see interface VLAN 10, so now I am inside the VLAN 10 here. I can assign IP address 192.168.10.1, give space 255.255.255.0, no shut. Okay, this way we can assign the IP to the VLAN. Same thing we need to do for VLAN 20. So I will write interface VLAN 20, press enter. Why I am doing like this? Because I need to assign the IP address inside the VLAN. We are calling this one as a SVI. If you want to do the Inter-VLAN, then we need to do this one. So I will assign, I will write IP address 192.168.20.1, give space 255.255.255.0, no shut. Already this interface is up. And also you need to enable the routing here. So you will write IP routing. This command you need to put, else we cannot do the Inter-VLAN here. If you want to check, you can first save the configuration. With WR you will save the configuration. You can write show VLAN brief. You can see we created this 2 VLAN here. If you have here some VLAN, if you did not create here, the packet will drop here. If you want to send something from here to here, then you should create VLAN here also. Whatever VLAN you have in the switch 1, you should create in switch 2, else switch 2 will not forward the traffic. So if you see, this is the 2 VLAN we have, and if you write show IP interface brief, you can see here we have the IP address also. Here VLAN 1 10 20, this one, this IP we assign inside the VLAN. And one more thing we need to do, IP helper command we need to do also. If we are saying this is a VLAN, we can use this IP as 1.2 because gateway we configure here as a 1.1 for VLAN 1. Okay, so this is IP we are going to use for DHCP server. Now I need to put one helper command also here. Before, let's go and do the configuration, DHCP configuration for this server. So first of all, you need to assign the IP here, whatever the IP you have here, what we put here. I will go here, I will write 192.168.1.2, subnet mask, gateway will be 192.168, 1.1 will be gateway. Whatever we done for SVI, that will be gateway. This way we will assign the IP. Then go to the services, you can click, this is a DHCP server. Okay, you need to click this on, and this is a default one. I can write here too. So I am saying like here what you are going to get, this is on and this is default one. We can write the gateway here. So this is for VLAN 1 I am using. I can write 192.168.1.1 is a gateway, and DNS if you have, you can write DNS also. And you will say DHCP server start the IP from 192.168.1.2, and this is the subnet mask. You can click save. This is for VLAN 1. Now if you want to create for VLAN 10, write VLAN, anything you can write here. I am writing VLAN 10, and here will be 192.168.10.1. Here also 10. You can say start the IP from 192.168.10.10. Clear or any confusion? If you are using the TFTP FTP server, we can put that IP. If you are using the WLC controller, we can put that IP here, but we are not using, so no need to do anything. If you have VLAN 10, 20 like that, so on, you need to create the pool here. So simple, just you will give the pool name here. You will give the default gateway. As we told, default gateway here for VLAN 10 is 10.1, VLAN 20 is 20.1. So same thing we need to give here, that one. And whatever the DNS you have, give that one here. and we are saying DHCP server start the IP from here 192.168.10.10, and this will be the subnet mask. Okay, and maximum number of user, how many user you want to give IP, I will say 100, that is enough, and click add. Now we need to do for 20 VLAN 20, so just you can write like the same thing, just change here as a VLAN 20, and here also change this one as a VLAN 20, this one remains same, everything is same, no confusion, right? Just you will say we have one more pool VLAN 20 and his gateway will be 192.168.20.1, and this is the DNS. Start the IP giving from 192.168.20.10. Maximum 100 user can get the IP, that's all. And from where I will know this is a gateway, because whatever the SVI we configure here, that we need to give as a gateway to this server. Okay, then add here. So we done our configuration here. Now you need to do one more thing in this one. You need to put the IP helper command. So you can go here, you will write interface VLAN 1, you will write IP helper address, and you need to put here DHCP server IP here. This is a DHCP server IP, right? So you need to put this here. Then interface VLAN 10 IP helper address, you need to put the DHCP server IP. Why we are putting this server IP? Because here the DHCP packets will be the broadcast packet, so they will drop the broadcast packet, so we need to put the IP helper command, so they will convert the broadcast into unicast and they will forward. So for that purpose we need to do. So same thing for VLAN 20 also I need to do. Just go under that interface and write IP helper address, and you will give here. Here you need to give 1.2. Sorry, I gave here 1.3. 1.3, this is wrong. We need to give 1.2. Okay, so let me give for VLAN 10 also interface VLAN 10, correct IP is 1.2. Okay, helper command we give, then save the configuration and go here, go to the computer and check here, click here and check you are getting the IP or not from the DHCP. If you are not getting, then we need to do the troubleshooting, why it is not getting, we need to check. Okay, let's see. If we are not getting, then we need to look, maybe something we do misconfiguration. Now we are getting, see here, we get for this machine 192.168.10.10, and this is the subnet mask, this is a gateway, and this is a DNS. We can check for another PC also. See, we are getting the IP here also. This is from VLAN 10. This one I will check. We will go here. We will check here. So you get for VLAN 20 also, and you go here. You check here and see. You are getting here also. So our DHCP server configuration done successfully. Okay. Everything whatever we configure you understand, right? Or pause the video and see again, or write the comments. Pause the video and you can write the comments, or anyhow I will share this topology in our Telegram channel. You can download from there also. Concept is clear, right? First you will create the VLAN here, assign the port, and the port between the switch to switch you will configure as a trunk, and where you connected the server there also you will configure as a trunk. Then what you will do here, you will do the Inter-VLAN. Whatever IP you are using to do Inter-VLAN, that IP you will configure here as a gateway. You created the pool here. This is for VLAN 20, VLAN 10, VLAN 1. 10.1 is a gateway, and start the IP giving from 10.10. This is a subnet mask. We don't have this server, so we put empty here. I hope it is clear. In case if it's struck, WhatsApp us or write in the comments. This topology you will get in our Telegram channel. You can look our Telegram channel. Telegram channel link is already present in our YouTube channel description. So you can follow us in the social media also, Facebook, Instagram, okay, Telegram. So thank you, see you all, bye.